Welcome back to the channel. My name's Tom, and today my mom and I are at a place that I've wanted to visit for as long as I can remember, and a place that my mom last visited over 60 years ago. This is Flushing Meadows Corona Park in Queens, New York, or as it's probably better known, the site of both the 1939 and 1964 New York World's Fairs. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, watch this.
Soaring 12 stories above the New York World's Fair, the stainless steel Unisphere makes its official debut as symbol of the most ambitious exposition that man has ever attempted. Set in 646 acres, the billion-dollar show opens its doors to an expected 70 million people. Already 29 million tickets have been sold. Opening day rain cut the number of visitors drastically, only 92,000 against an expected 250,000. But it's only the beginning, folks. It's only the beginning.
Let's see what this plaque says here. Unisphere. It is. Dedicated to man's aspirations towards peace through mutual understanding and symbolizing his achievements in an expanding universe. Built and presented by United States Steel Corporation. The 1964-65 New York's World's Fair, April 22nd, 1964. It's made of stainless steel and it's 140 feet high, 120 feet in diameter, and weighs 700,000 pounds. As you may have gathered, the 1964 New York World's Fair, whose motto was Peace Through Understanding, was an international exhibition of enormous proportions. It was held between April 1964 and October 1965 and had roughly 51.6 million attendees, which was actually less than the 70 million that were predicted. As a result, the fair was considered a financial failure, but I think most would agree that it was a cultural success as it lives on today in the memories and imaginations of millions, my mom and myself being two of them. It was also responsible for introducing the Ford Mustang, touch-tone telephones, the picture phone, an early form of video conferencing, and classic Disney attractions such as the Carousel of Progress and It's a Small World, both of which included early examples of something most amusement park fans take for granted today, audio animatronics. And the list of the fair's contributions goes on and on. While it was running, the fair had 95 different sculptures. Today only 4 remain, and this is one of them. It's called Freedom of the Human Spirit and was sculpted by Marshall Fredericks. We'll see the other 3 as we make our way through the park. And straight ahead, where Arthur Ashe Stadium is today, was once the site of the United States Pavilion. The pavilion was demolished in 1977, and Arthur Ashe Stadium opened in 1997. Alright, so now we're making our way from the Avenue of the States, going past the former New England States pavilions, which I believe were located where these trees are today, and on to the second of the fair's remaining sculptures, Freeform by Jose de Rivera. And here it is. This is Freeform. Looks like there used to be a plaque there, but it's gone. It says Jose de Rivera, 1964. And don't forget, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, and hit that notification bell. Thanks. Now we're heading down the Avenue of the Americas, going towards Main Gate number 1, which was the main entrance to the park, and it's also the site of some pretty amazing original tile work. So straight ahead where the flagpoles are today, this is where Main Gate number 1 was located. There's tiles over here. Yep. Yeah, it goes to City Field, to the Mets. You may not recognize this guy, but he's pretty important when it comes to the World's Fair. This is Robert Moses, and he was one of the fair's main organizers. Yeah, it's Robert Moses. Oh, Andy Warhol did that?
Yeah.
Wow. And then next to it is Venus by Salvador Dali. I don't know if they actually did these or these were actually just based on their work.
They're taking a hit, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Fountain of the Planet.
Yeah, that's at the far end, I believe. The Hall of Science. So that building is still there.
Yeah.
And then it's got Space Park next to it. They do have rockets and stuff outside.
Oh, yeah?
That's across the street. Oh, so that's 1939. I don't know what it would have said before that.
I don't know.
But that looks like the Gaida's Dairy cow. You know, the milk brand.
Dairy cow.
Well, it looks-
Didn't come to mind. I was thinking.
Looks very much like it to me. I'll put up a picture comparing it in the video. I don't know. It looks a lot like the
There's another
Gaida
one that
cow
was around.
or the Laughing Cow.
Nope, it was actually Borden's mascot, Elsie.
Laughing Cow, one or the other. It looks very familiar. Oh, it's a tennis racket.
So this roadway we're walking down now, this is the Avenue of Commerce. And I believe on the left used to be the Mormon Pavilion, the Festival of Gas, and then a little bit further down was the IBM Pavilion, and then you get to the Pool of Industry and the Fountain of Planets.
Wonder what happened here.
Now, based on the map I have, I believe where we're walking now is the Court of the Moon. And then in the distance, you'll see a statue, and I believe that used to be the Lunar Fountain. I could be wrong about some of this, though, because the map I have makes everything look much smaller than it actually is in person. So let me know, is this the former Lunar Fountain? Over here, they've got a bunch of retired playground animals. And from what I can tell, this section of the park used to have the pavilions for Central America, Indonesia, Polynesia, the Caribbean, and the Republic of China.
Hey, it's stone.
Initially, I was thinking it might have been metal or plastic, but no, it is stone. Personally, I don't think I've ever seen a stone playground animal before. I'm not exactly sure when these are from, but they're definitely very old. I mean, this looks like early 20th century to me. And that's obviously an elephant. And we've got a camel here. And these ones almost look like chalk, but they're not. They're concrete, I believe.
And an anteater.
Yep. He's a good frog.
Here's the third original sculpture from the fair. This is the Rocket Thrower by Donald DeLue. These are the fountains of the fair. There's two of them back to back. They look almost identical. And here's a picture of my mom and grandmother sitting on the side of one of the pools, probably back in 1965.
It was very hot that day, and we weren't the only ones who decided to cool our jets in the nice cool water. It felt quite refreshing.
Too bad there's no water in these anymore.
I know. We used to let people go in and play.
Yeah. Because I had read at one point they had refurbished these and they apparently got the fountains working again.
Yeah.
But I think that might have been 20 plus years ago. So they probably broke again. Because I don't see any evidence of fountains.
No.
Looks like that might be a remnant of a fountain.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, and there too. And that flagpole is from the World's Fair. See, with the big eagle at the top?
The lake here?
Yeah, well, this is the, that thing there, concrete thing is the Fountain of the Planets,
Oh.
which is apparently no longer operational. Straight across, that's where the Bell System Pavilion was. Over to the left of that would have been the Travelers Insurance Pavilion, the Hall of Education. IBM would have been further to the left, and then to the right would have been General Electric, Scott Paper, Parker Pen, Clairol, and others. Oh, there's a cormorant or a loon. Forget which one it is. Yeah, it just went under. Oh, there's a turtle. Right here. Got a turtle, goose, cormorant, swan, seagulls, ducks. Off in the far distance to the left would have been the Pepsi-Cola Pavilion, which is where they had Disney's It's a Small World.
Yeah, I remember going on the Small World ride for the first time, and that song going over and over, and you know, it just sticks in your head. And it wasn't until then we went back to Disney and I heard it again and again and again. So, but that was something that really stuck with me.
This globe at one of the entrances, I believe, is original, but I'm not sure if it's original to the 39 or 64 New York World's Fair. And then these water fountains are originals as well. I think these are from the 64 World's Fair, but I guess they could have been from the 39 as well. I'm not really sure. So if anybody knows which fair these are from, please let me know in the comments, because they do look pretty old. I could definitely see these being from 39. And they do work. Well, this was definitely something. I have no idea what the...
Looks more like it would have had a statue.
Yeah. That's what it looks like.
I took a look at the World's Fair map I have, and this could have been part of the Christian Science Pavilion.
They took the plaque off.
Yeah, not anymore.
And then this is the Garden of Meditation, which is directly across from where the Christian Science Pavilion would have been.
Yeah, this is a nice little garden.
It is. Very nice.
What does that say? Micah 6, verse 8?
Yeah.
Oh, Micah, maybe Micah.
Micah,
I didn't see the I, though. Oh, yeah, it's under the
Yeah.
plant. Micah 6, verse 8. So we must be near the Vatican Pavilion. Here's another stone. Yeah, another verse. If anybody watching the video knows the significance of these verses, please let me know in the comments.
Yeah. Romany 12, verse
10 and 12,
10 and
looks
12?
like.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I read there's a bigger plaque just for the Vatican Pavilion somewhere over here. Looks like another stone there, you can't read it. Micah 6, verse 8. Is that a repeat?
Verse 6.
No,
verse
8.
8.
Yeah.
Micah.
In the distance, you can see the New York State Pavilion and the famous flying saucers that you probably know from Men in Black. And in this field right in front of it, I believe this is where the Hall of Free Enterprise was. The Swiss Skyride took off from here. They also had the Switzerland Pavilion and the International Plaza, among others, of course. And we've got some more original water fountains. And then coming up on the left, we have what is left of the Vatican Pavilion.
Watch your step. Yep. Site of the Vatican Pavilion, authorized by Pope John the 23rd.
One of the main draws of the Vatican Pavilion was that they had Michelangelo's original sculpture called the Pietà, which was from 1498.
I remember going into the Vatican Pavilion. We saw the Pietà. It was really amazing. Apparently, it's the first time that it was ever brought out from the Vatican to be seen. And they had us on like a moving walkway, I think, so that people didn't, all bunch up in front of it. So it was really quite stunning.
Straight ahead is the New York State Pavilion. The building in the front that looks like a tent was called the Tent of Tomorrow, and behind it are the observation towers, which, like I mentioned before, I always think of as the flying saucers from Men in Black, because I think that's the first time I ever saw them. And we'll be getting back to those in just a minute, so stay tuned for that. But first, let's head over this bridge going across the Long Island Expressway to what I think was called the Meadow Lake portion of the fair.
And those old water fountains do work.
Really?
Yeah.
This avenue here was called Meadow Lake Promenade. I'm not sure what this is here. I don't think it's original to the World's Fair, but I could be wrong about that. And I didn't see any sign on it saying what it was. So if anybody knows what this is, please let me know in the comments. It vaguely looks like the Tent of Tomorrow from the New York State Pavilion, but not exactly.
Yeah, I don't know if that's from the fair or if that's later.
Yeah, I don't know.
But this is definitely from the fair.
I've actually looked into it further since I filmed this, and I think that may not be original to the fair.
It does. Well, that's what it is now, and I think it probably was something similar back then.
According to the map I have of the fair, this whole area here would have been the amphitheater, and I don't see anything on the map that looks anything like that structure there on the right.
Let me pull it up on my map here.
I also looked up pictures of this pavilion, and I didn't see any structures that looked like that either.
This was an amphitheater,
Okay.
and looks like this was the Florida Pavilion.
Oh.
This was Florida amphitheater. Over there was Hawaii,
Okay.
Texas. There was a wax museum over there. And behind us there was a carousel. This is Continental Circus, actually.
Oh.
This is Meadow Lake, and it looks like they did have lake cruises available.
Look how bumpy that walkway is.
Yes. I noticed that.
I assume that's intentional, right? That couldn't be from...
I don't know. I think it's
Maintenance, isn't it?
settled.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's take a look at
There
it.
was one when we were walking over. It was a huge one.
Oh yeah, watch your step. Wow. Yeah, if this is not intentional, this is really bad.
Something's wrong. Yeah, because if the lamppost is cantered to the left there.
Yeah. Wow, that's crazy.
My guess is that this has to be some sort of extreme frost heaving. I really don't know what else this could be. I was kind of thinking, well, maybe did they do this for skateboarders, but I don't think so. I mean, it's got to be some sort of weird natural phenomenon. I am surprised, though, that they haven't fixed this, though, because it does look dangerous.
I don't know, maybe. But then it wouldn't be like that where the bench is.
No.
I don't know, that's very odd. Yeah, and even look here at the pavement. It looks very uniform though. It's like evenly spaced. To the right is approximately where the Hawaii Pavilion was located, and to the left, I believe, was the Texas Pavilion. And then where we are now appears to have been an aerial ride and restaurant, puppet show, and a wax museum. And also the Chun King Inn.
In the distance, that's the old helipad. Looks like a T.
Yeah.
You'll see it when we get over there. You have pictures of it. Back then, there was a helicopter flying on the roof.
Oh.
It was technically called the Port Authority Heliport.
So that's across the street.
And we're back at the New York State Pavilion in the tent of tomorrow. And sadly, it's completely fenced off and you cannot go in there anymore.
I think there used to be glass tiles up there at one point, which they had to take down because they were falling. Yeah, so you can't go in there anymore.
No. It's a good shot right through though.
Yeah. Want to jump the fence?
No, I don't think so.
No. Oh, these are the Westinghouse time capsules. Okay, so these were from the 1930, 1938, 1939 World's Fair and the 64, 65.
I should have said 3940.
Sadly, it does seem that most time capsules end up being full of water when they open them. I don't know if they're up above ground here or if they're below.
Yeah.
Hopefully if they're above ground, they're not waterlogged.
To endure for 5,000 years.
Yeah,
I wonder what they put in there.
I don't know. I'm sure there's something online about it. Yeah, see there's a plaque on it. It says New York State Pavilion. This little blue thing here. Yeah.
Here are those observation decks again, which as you can see are under restoration. From what I understand, they should be reopening either by the end of 2026 or 2027. This is currently the Queen's Theater, but this was actually originally Theaterama, which was part of the New York State Pavilion at the 1964-65 World's Fair. It definitely looks like it's been updated, though, over the years. Okay, and right now we are approximately where the Pakistan, Malaysia, Sierra Leone, and African pavilions were located. And here's a side-by-side picture of my mom from today and in 1965 in front of what I believe was the United Arab Republic Pavilion. In 1964-65, this area here was called the Court of the President of the United States of America. However, on Google Maps today, it's only listed as etched to granite pavement, so I'm not sure if this was laid down during the World's Fair or after. But as you can see, it gives various scenes from the 39 and 64 World's Fairs.
Oh, this is from 1939.
That music you hear in the background is from a food vendor, and it was probably the most annoying music I've ever heard because every few seconds it would go, "Hello?"
Oh, there's that robot. I remember I've seen videos of that where they had a robot.
Oh,
He
yeah.
talked, but it was just a guy with a microphone.
Right.
And this is, of course, a layout of the 1939-40 World's Fair, and it was very similar to the 64-65 World's Fair, as they were both pretty much in the same exact spot. I think the 64-65 fair, though, was a little bit bigger.
And that's the old, I forget what they called it.
I always forget the name of it, but it was the Trilon and
Perisphere?
Perisphere,
Something like
and it
that.
was located where the Unisphere is today.
Yeah, there it is again. That looks like Spaceship Earth at Epcot, the
Yes, it
ball.
does, yeah.
So they must have done this in 64 then. The other side too.
It's the theater.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Now let's get a little bit closer look at the Unisphere. I decided to hop in the empty pool here because there wasn't anything up saying don't enter, and I did see other people in here, so it seemed like fair game. One of the things that I thought was really cool was that you could see the original plumbing, you know, the original pipes and everything. And like with the other fountains here, I'm not sure when this was last operational, but just based on the appearance of the pipes, it's been quite a while. Alright, so now we're going to hop across this bridge going over the Grand Central Parkway to the final section of the fair. To the right used to be the Transportation and Travel Pavilion, and then to the left in that big open field is where the General Motors Pavilion was.
Water would be nice.
Here's another non-working fountain, which I believe was from the 64-65 World's Fair. So like I mentioned, on the left, that's where the General Motors Pavilion was, and on the right was the Greyhound Pavilion, and it was also called the National Maritime Union Park. Let's take a quick look inside one of these original fountains. I'm pretty sure, though, that the plumbing has long since been replaced, because that's definitely not from 1964.
Watch your step.
Straight ahead where this carnival is today was originally the Chrysler Pavilion. Today it's the Fantasy Forest Amusement Park.
Oh yeah, you only have to pay for tickets.
Yeah. That was a frog. Frog hopper. Neat little roller coaster.
Was that fun?
It's a pretty good dip. Oh, look, a big pig over there.
Oh, yeah.
See him?
I see him.
Some goats.
This used to be the Transportation and Travel Pavilion, as well as U.S. Rubber, Sinclair, and Lowenbrow.
It's pretty cheap. It's only $7 for seniors, $10 for adults.
You can just barely see it through the trees, but that was the Port Authority heliport. And here's a picture of what it looked like back during the 64-65 World's Fair.
That's a big thing.
Yeah. In the pictures that you have, there aren't nearly as many trees,
No.
and you get a good view of it. Apparently there's a restaurant up at the top.
Uh-huh. Oh, there's a tree growing up on top.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't look super well maintained.
No.
Might be a better view over here up front. It might be closed. Everything looks closed up.
Yeah, you got the gate out. Jammed up. Paper up against the window.
It's a weird looking whale.
Yeah.
There's the Hall of Science. See, that building there is the Hall of Science.
Yeah.
And here is the Hall of Science. This was built for the 64-65 World's Fair, and it is still an active museum today. They do charge admission, though, so we didn't go in. We didn't really have time for it anyways. But it also has the old space park that was part of the World's Fair, and they've essentially made it into a playground. And this is the space park. If you look closely, you can see they still have some of the original exhibits mixed in with the modern playground equipment. Like, for example, these rockets here. These are from the World's Fair.
This is the fourth remaining original sculpture from the fair. This one's called Forms in Transit by Theodore Rozak. It's currently in front of where the Ford Pavilion used to be, but I think it used to be closer to the Port Authority heliport, according to the pictures I have that my mom took at the fair.
Oh, here's another fountain.
Oh, yes.
Too bad there's no water in them.
I know.
That would be nice. But it looks like the plumbing is, you know, of course, 60 years old.
Yep. Some dead bush in the middle.
Where this aviary is today, I believe used to be the Avis Antique Rent-A-Car ride.
Must be the aviary where they have all the birds.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
All right, so now we're crossing back over the Grand Central Parkway, and on the left there, that is Arthur Ashe Stadium, which is approximately where the United States Pavilion used to be. All right, so now before we leave, we're going to check out the Queens Museum, which is right here, and this was originally the New York City Pavilion for the 1939-40 and 1964-65 New York World's Fairs. After the 1939 World's Fair, this was used to house the UN General Assembly between 1946 and 1951. Then it was used as an ice skating and roller skating rink in the 40s and 50s, and then it finally became the Queens Museum in 1972. And like I mentioned, it has been updated over the years. Most recently, it was updated just about 10 years ago or so. Hi. Yes. I could have done an entire video on this museum. There's a lot to see here, but for this video, I just stuck to the items that were related to the World's Fairs.
There's a movie from the 64 fair. There you are, see?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Now, the main attraction for me is what's coming up here on the left. It's called the Panorama of the City of New York, and it was built for the 1964 New York World's Fair. It was constructed by Raymond Lester and Associates over a 3-year period. It's been updated over the years.
Oh, wow.
And it is currently the world's largest architectural model.
Oh. Oh, that's what you're looking for. Oh, it's kind of freaky.
It is. Look how big it is. It's just, holy crap.
And then you can see it closer.
Yeah, we'll go do that too.
When this first opened, up until I think sometime in the 1990s, they actually had a helicopter ride that would take you around this panorama. Today, though, they've replaced it with these glass walkways, and you just have to walk the path that the helicopter once took. Also, as you might be able to see, it goes through different light cycles here. So it'll go daytime, dusk, nighttime, dawn, etc. So that's why you'll see it be different colors as the video goes on. Now, this panorama has been updated a few times over the years. I think 1992 was the first update. And since 2009, property owners can actually make a donation to the museum to get their property added to the panorama. So it's always getting updated.
This is impressive. Remember at Disney World and the People Mover ride? When you go inside the building, there's a small cutout of what Disney wanted Epcot to look like.
Oh, yes, yes.
And it was very similar to this.
Yeah.
Nowhere near as big. It was like maybe a
Oh, this is so
quarter of the
detailed.
size. Yeah. I wonder if they have to suspend themselves from the ceiling to fix it.
Yes, yeah. How they did it. How they do a little piece and just kept backing up.
Well, but over the years, I mean, if you wanted to go down and clean it or
Yeah.
do something, you'd have to be. I mean, you'd step on stuff if you got down there today.
Be like Godzilla.
Yeah. That's weird. Why are they playing that? They're playing some sort of like traffic video, it looks like.
Yeah.
It's an airport down there.
Oh, yeah.
Not sure which one that is.
I think it's LaGuardia.
Feels so weird walking on stuff like this. Would you go on one of those where they have one, I think, over the Grand Canyon? Over one of the cliffs?
I saw it on TV and I didn't like that. It's like we're in the river. Look at the bridge. Girls, you see the bridge?
Oh no, it's the Twin Towers.
Oh, it is.
So this is, of course, Manhattan. You've got the World Trade Center there on the right, and then in the center you'll see Central Park.
Is that the George Washington Bridge over
Can you go back around to
Where?
the wall? If you want to go
I don't know.
yeah, let's see if we could do that. Nice big rock.
If you look very closely, you'll see little airplanes flying over the city.
All right. Is it? Oh yeah, there he comes. Where is he? I see his shadow.
there? Yeah, he's right here.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's really climbing.
Yeah. There he goes.
Oh yeah, and here's a bunch of souvenirs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, these are glasses I've been looking for. I've seen those at flea markets
okay.
before, but I never bought them for whatever
Really?
reason.
Oh, Oh, wow.
The frosted ones.
Yeah, they're nice.
And I do have that one. That one in the bottom left.
Okay.
It says World's Fair.
I think you should get some of those glasses with the sphere on
With the what?
it. With the, you know, the globe is on it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, glasses, eyeglasses.
Yeah, the eyeglasses.
Yeah. Well, I hope they have something like this in their gift shop.
Yeah,
Yeah, you've got a bunch of those plates back there.
I do. I've got that little rectangular one.
Yeah. And you got one of those circular ones, I'm pretty
I
sure.
got- oh, I do. I've got
Or a
a.
few of them.
Yeah.
Oh,
The glass ones down here.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I have one of those. The glass plate in the bottom
Yeah.
left. Yep. And I have that glass there. That one. The Hong Kong Pavilion.
Oh, really?
Yep. Oh, World's Fair telephone.
I see that.
Not rotary, though.
No.
It says telephone used by John F. Kennedy.
Really?
Yeah. This kind of looks like my living room,
Yes.
vaguely, on a larger scale. Yeah, I definitely want some of those glasses, those frosted ones. Oh, there's a model of the Ford Pavilion.
Yes.
And I'm guessing that might be the GM Pavilion on the second level.
See, that's a different one of those plates. It's got that T building.
Yep. I think those are mold-o-matics. They would, they're machines that they would inject a mold with wax and harden up. Lots of those plates.
A lot of plates. A lot of different ones.
Ooh, I've never seen those glasses before on the second shelf, the blue ones.
Oh, no.
Never seen those before.
No?
Never seen these plates, these ceramic ones.
No?
And there's a wood one. I think I saw that wood one or a smaller version of it at Brimfield once, and it was like
okay.
really expensive.
Yeah.
Love one of those signs.
Yes. United States Post Office of the Future.
Ooh, look at that. Okay, so that's the GE Pavilion.
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool. What is this? Court of the States building. Oh, this is from 1939. Yeah, I'm not sure where that was exactly. Yeah, this is 1939 stuff over here. Like that set of World's Fair
Yeah, with the
glasses
picture
and
in it.
picture. Never seen those before.
No?
Oh, how much you want to bet that's radioactive?
Oh, probably. That's a
Yeah,
nice
almost certainly
dark
that's
orange.
radioactive.
Yeah.
Some World's Fair license plates, 1939.
Yeah.
Oh, 1939 glasses. I have never seen any 1939 World's Fair glasses before.
Very nice. I like that plate that's purpley. It's like a
Yep.
It's nice.
Oh, here's some of these candy dishes.
Oh, yeah.
I think I have one that's very similar to that, but it's like the Detroit train station or something, but it looks almost identical.
I have this stack. That's
Yeah.
part of my.
You have the whole stack?
I've got 4 of them.
Oh.
And then one of these, like ashtrays, the smaller one that Blanche gave me.
Yeah.
But it's like this. I had a couple because the top and the bottom is the glass.
Some more ashtrays. I have a couple, or maybe 1 or 2 1939 World's Fair souvenirs, but they're very hard to come by
Yes.
in comparison to the 64 World's
Yeah.
Fair. Some pins. Oh, remember I saw a pin like that at the Bethany flea market,
Oh, did you?
and I didn't buy it because I think the guy was asking like $50 for it or something.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen that one before. And I do have a patch from the
yes.
World's Fair. Doesn't look like that one though.
Oh, I didn't know they had coins too.
Yep. These smash pennies.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I got a pin of the Pope.
Yep. These have little tags on them. What are the tags? Too bad they're not for sale. I'd buy them. Oh, this is the patch I have. This is the patch I have.
Oh, no kidding.
Or it's, if it's not that, it's extremely similar.
Yeah. That year, 1940?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Oh, here's your World's Fair.
I'll have to check. I think mine might be slightly different, but it's that same shape.
Yeah.
Very similar. And then this is a model of the 64-65 World's Fair. It says copyright 1961, so this was done before the fair opened. Okay, we're here.
Yep.
That is definitely Queen's City. This is the Queen's Museum. That's that. Anything over there. Is the marina on the other side.
That's where the tennis center is now, I think.
Yes, yeah.
It's neat, right?
They yelled at us.
Yes. Even though they were standing next to the welcome
We're
sign.
here.
Right.
This is shade.
Yeah, everybody was welcome except us.
Yes.
And there's that helipad.
Oh,
The
yep.
port. It was by the Port Authority.
This is where we parked. These were right there, right next to that one.
This is where we got ice cream.
Oh, yes. Yeah, we pretty much hit it all.
Pretty much.
$14,640.
And that's that the pond we saw with the giant concrete fountain that wasn't working with the swans.
Yep.
Yeah. And that was that building in the background of that picture of you at the fountain. Now imagine if there were actually still attractions here. This would be like a 3-4 day thing to get it all done.
Yes. That's probably we came 3 times.
Yep. And now finally, before we leave, we've got to check out the gift shop.
His pay was sticking like we weren't to me. I don't think he's crazy about it. I guess stickers were.
There's a postcard of that diorama.
Still was crazy about trains. Here's what that includes the
Oh yeah. I was hoping they would have more World's Fair stuff.
what's that?
More World's Fair stuff, I was hoping.
But also like written versus like spoken and stuff like that.
Yeah. World's Fair magnets. $5. I'm gonna get one of each. I get $39.39. This is the 64 World's Fair postage stamp. Or New York World's Fair child's ticket, I guess. What is this? Parking violation magnet.
It's some marks.
Oh yeah.
It's a $5 discount.
All right, so here's what I decided to buy. Decided to get this Queens Museum mug, which of course has the World's Fair on it. And these magnets. Got one from the 1939 World's Fair, a child's ticket from the 64 Fair, a postage stamp from the 64 World's Fair, and one of the Queens Museum that has the Unisphere on it.
Here's your receipt.
Little Queens Museum pen.
Thank you very much. Your total is $41.22, please.
Okay.
I'll get you the bags for this.
Okay, thanks. Well, here you have it.
Good.
Yeah. Well, I think we got to pretty much everything.
I think we did.
All right, well, I had fun filming that. I hope you enjoyed watching it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, and hit that notification bell. I've got a lot more videos coming up. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.